Sawadika. Hi everybody. My name is Pom Cayeiro. I'm certified Iyengar yoga teacher here in Miami Beach. And today I would like to introduce you for home practice. If some of you already know some practice in the class or in the regular class and would like to start to practice at home, today I have some sequence 15-20 minutes during the day or either morning or evening for your practice. In Iyengar method, we have some props that we use, which is block. If you don't have wooden block at home, you can purchase the foam block as well. It would work also, but it's gonna be a little different effect. This one, the strap, so the strap that you can use for all different stretch. And also blanket. So this is the first video, so the blanket that we use for sitting or also shoulder stand. So we're going to begin with the practice into standing poses, couple of poses. So first one is Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. I join my feet together into Tadasana. Bring the hand in front of your chest, bend your leg and spread your feet apart. So I spread my feet wide as my hand. Turn the left foot in, turn the right leg out, and line up my right heel with the left arch. Inhale, exhale, lengthen the torso to the right side. So right here, if you cannot reach to the floor, you can bring your hand on the block as well. Stretch your arms, stretch your leg, and extend the side trunk. Couple more breaths here. Press the feet on the inhalation. Come up. Turn the right foot in and turn the left leg out. In Iyengar method, we practice on the right side first. My thighs roll out. My side trunk lift up. On the exhalation, I bring the torso come to the left side to extend the arms and the torso and create the shape of triangle. Press the feet, inhale, come up, turn the feet parallel. Either you walk towards each other or jump your feet together. Okay? So I will choose the block to show you how we use in the option of the standing pose. I'll show you from the side. The wall also good to use. We're going to do into Trikonasana, Parshvakonasana, and half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. I step the foot out. My block right next to my calf. The foot into the wall. I helping to press into the wall so my leg will stretch and roll the thigh out. I press down with my outer hip and lift up with the side trunk. And lengthen the torso, come to the right side, my hand under the shoulder and the arm extend. So this is triangle pose. And to come out, press my outer left heel against the wall. On the inhalation, come up. From here you can go into Parshvakonasana. The leg is bent and the outer foot of my left foot pressed towards the wall. And my block right under my shoulder. And the arm extend over the head. And from there, I can come into Ardha Chandrasana. I bring my block with me, step further. And you can see with the block come, it's helping for the balance. My leg extend, my arm extend. You might cannot see my head. There. And the arm extend. For balance, make sure your big toe pressing firmly down and extend the top leg towards the wall and lengthen the torso towards the head. To come out, I bend my right leg and step back. You have a wall there so that you see that's where is the foot against the wall, and I come out into triangle pose. Inhale, come up. So let's do the other side. Make sure in the standing pose of side angle like this, Thighs roll out and press firmly into the big toe. You can see this part of my buttocks. I move my buttocks forward. I move my head and shoulder back so my head can line up with the back and the sacrum as my arm extends. Parshvakonasana, side angle. The back foot press firmly into the outer foot. And if you can lower the block, please do as well. So the buttocks descend, but don't forget to lift the inner right thigh. So use your outer foot press towards the wall, so it's helped to extend the leg and the arm over the head. From here, you can come into Ardha Chandrasana. So those that option for standing pose. Now for the next one, after you're standing to stretch the legs, stretch the back, for the downward facing dog pose, I use the wall as well. So the heels can press into the wall. My hand wide as the shoulder. So the measurement is my toe pointing back, so my toes touching into the wall. My upper arm roll out. My toes curl under and I bring the hips back. So I stretch in my lower back and the heels can be against the wall. So you come into the shape of the pose into downward facing dog. Watch my arm, my upper arm roll outward and I use my heel to press into the wall to extend the leg and the arm and the side trunk extend. And relax the head down. Downward facing dog is very soothing for your nervous system. It's helped to extend the torso, extend the leg and the arm. And to come out, you can come into child pose, big toe together, knees apart wide as your trunk, and the arm extend. Slowly walk your hands towards your knee and slowly sit down. Okay. For the next one is Pasarita Padottanasana, which is wide-legged stretch the side trunk. So this pose is also very good at the beginning of the day and also in the evening. So I spread the feet wide. My outside of the foot turn in slightly so the outer foot parallel to the edge of the mat. My leg wall stretch, side trunk lift up and bend forward. First part, I draw my shoulder into the socket to get the concavity of the back. And then I slide my hand back in line with my foot and bend forward. In this position, maintain both leg well stretched by press the outer heel down and draw up with the kneecap. My palms pressing firmly down, my elbows roll in, and from there my shoulders move away from the ears. In this position, it's allow the leg to stretch, allow the side trunk to stretch, and rest the crown of the head towards the floor. Which is, if your head is not supported on the floor, you can use block or blanket like this as well. So that's the option. To come out, stretch the arm, stretch the leg. Walk the feet towards one another until your leg can be straight and inhale, come up. Okay. So you're ready for inversion practice, which is headstand, Salambashashasana. So I use a sticky mat, this one, and put against the wall. If you're practicing against the wall, you can use the knuckle against the wall as well. And I practice, sometimes I do away from the wall, sometimes I do in the middle of the room, sometimes I do against the wall, depends what I'm working on. For today, I work on for balancing. So my inner elbow in line with the shoulder, the forearm pressing firmly down, and I bring the crown of the head down. And from there, I come into both leg well stretched, my shoulder lift up. You can either, if you can, come with both legs straight, or one leg first, bend the knee, and join the feet together with the knees bent. So it's a little easier. So in Iyengar method, we do with the knees pointing up towards the ceiling, feet together, and move the buttocks towards the heel until you're seated with thigh perpendicular and straight leg. In headstand, it's really good for your hormone, allow the whole body can get resting and get the blood circulation into your brain. My forearm pressing firmly down. I lift my shoulders away from the ears and I join the feet together as I maintain my leg well stretched and abdomen in. A couple breaths here. Take a moment when you come down. Maintain the shoulder well lifted. To come out, just reverse with your knees bent. Bring the knees towards the chest and slowly come down to the floor. And resting into child pose. So after headstand, we're gonna do some shoulder stand position. So I open the mat, and these 3 blankets, I put 3 blanket support for my shoulder. In Iyengar method, we use blanket or foam to support for the shoulder area to help allow us to keep the curvature of the neck and help to open up of the chest. So the block can be right here. And make sure the blanket are even. And also with the shoulder support right here, when you make it even, so you support the shoulder evenly. You can use the strap for your elbow, or you work on the shoulder roll under without the elbow spread to the side. So the strap sometimes is very helpful to keep your elbow in line with the shoulder. So to measurement, you can put your elbow right over here. So let's see how the shoulder in line with the elbow in this direction. Okay. The block support here for your sacrum, I will move back a little bit so you can see. I take ponytail out and see that you center yourself in the middle. So the shoulder support, the shoulder in line with the blanket. So to come into the pose, have 2 different ways. You can hold the strap first or put the strap right away on your elbow. I roll my shoulder under, so my chest broaden. So make sure the shoulder over, right on top of the blanket. Take a moment here. And then I press my hand down, and then I swing my legs over the head. And right away, I get external rotation of the upper arm, so I can bring my hand on my upper back. And then I turn my palms, turn my finger towards the ceiling. The same thing with shoulder stand and head stand. You can either both leg up
Or I bring my both feet towards my chest and the knees facing up towards the ceiling, feet together, and then straight up. In this position, when you're already there, you can bring your hands lower and pull the skin of the back upward and then roll the upper arm under. Soft in your abdomen, draw the abdomen in, roll the inner thigh, inner groin back, and lengthen through the inner thigh. Make sure your leg in line with your hip, so you're not lean forward or you're not lean back in this manner. In this pose, you can come into Ekapada Savangasana, one leg lower, maintain the top of the thigh pressing into the femur and lengthen the torso. Switch the other leg. You can stay here, start from 1 or 2 minutes to build up to 5 to 10, and maintain the leg extend. I bring my knees towards the chest and bring the feet over my head. This is called Halasana, plow pose. It helps stretch my lower back. You can interlock the finger, turn your palms, either turn your palms away from you and extend the leg. And I take my strap out. I can bring my hands over the head. And then I maintain my leg well firm, stretched away from my face as I lower my back down towards the blanket and I look towards my toes. I maintain my sacrum support on the block into Urdhva Pasarita Padasana, which is extend leg stretch to help my sacrum and my pelvis back to neutral. And then I bend the knees and bring the feet down. And then from here, I slide my shoulder towards my head so the chest is open. And pause here for a moment. And from there, I slide further until my sacrum is on the floor. For Shavasana, you can use the blanket, the one support for your shoulder to roll. Either you lie down flat on the floor or support under your thigh for Shavasana. Stay a couple of minutes to allow your whole body back to neutral and reduce the fatigue. Out, bring the hands on the abdomen area and turn to the right side. And slowly